Okay, welcome back to more Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. Last time we started Tails' story, and today we're gonna go chase after Eggman because at this point in the story he assembled Chaos 4 and fled aboard the egg carrier. So, of
Sonic,
course,
wait here for a second.
it is up to us to stop him. I forget, do we get to do Sky Chase as Tails? I don't remember. I don't think we do. Pretty sure that's just for Sonic, right? I kind of miss the red tornado. I don't know. I mean, red is just a color I like more than blue, so yeah. To each their own. In. You say in. There's no seat for him to be in, Tails. You forget that. Well, away they go. Whee! Oh, we do get to do Sky Chase. Okay, cool. I mean, why not, I guess? It's been a while since we've done it. So, in case you forgot how Sky Chase behaves, basically, you have two attacks. The machine gun by just pressing B. And you have the laser, which basically if you hold B and you move your targeting reticle over something and then let go, he fires a laser. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Man, I didn't think I'd have to commentate for an on-rail shooter again. I thought that was only once in the playthrough. I didn't realize Tails also did it. Not that I have any issue with that. Again, I think on-rail shooters are fine. Actually, you know what? On that topic, I actually can just talk about my taste on what I do think is fine in games. I like most genres of video games. There's definitely an asterisk there, but you know, like adventure, action, RPG, shooter, like, you know, any of that sort of deal, I will play that. Like, I mean, you know, maybe not universally, it depends on the game, but like, no genres specifically would it make it so I wouldn't want to play a game. That being said, racing games, I'm terrible at. I'll still play them, but oh man, do I suck at playing them. Sports games in general, I'll be honest, like the realistic sports sims, I don't really have an interest in just because I'm not really much of a sports guy myself. But, you know, things like, you know, like Mario Super Sluggers, for instance, or like Double Dash, you know, or like Strikers. You know, like those are all good sports games. Not really their modern iterations because modern Nintendo sports games haven't been very good, but you know, like the classic ones are pretty solid. Or like tennis on 64 even. Pretty solid. What other game genres am I not a fan of? Oh, yeah, well, there's a big obvious one. Open world survival craft. Oh my gosh. I hate that genre. I think it is so boring. Literally, the only one I ever really have that much enjoyment playing is Minecraft. And, you know, that comes and goes, but, like, any other survival craft game, I hate. Oh wow, I got a pretty good score. As it turns out, Tails, dodge that? No? Okay. Well, don't get flung off, Sonic. Ooh, 81%, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, as it turns out, me rambling about what genres I like and don't like is enough to just finish Sky Chase Act 1. Cool. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but favorite genre definitely RPG. I am a huge RPG guy. Ooh, flashback. Walking around in the jungle. I hate this jungle. So hard to navigate on the ground. That's why I try to navigate above it. Whoa. Is that a very cool hedgehog-shaped blue blur? And he led you to an exit? Oh man, that's so cool. You just gotta dedicate your life to following him, Tails. That's what you gotta do. He looks so happy though doing it. And that's how they met, I guess. Maybe? Is that what we're going with? I don't remember. Probably though. Sonic landed in the sand. You just hit the cold, hard dirt. So, hope you're alright, Tails.
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic.
Yeah, totally.
Sonic!
He ain't here. He's going off on a Twinkle Park date without you, Tails, I'm sorry to say.
Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's alright.
I think that's what he was doing with the story.
Powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype.
Yeah, finish the prototype.
It needs a Chaos Emerald to work.
Oh my gosh, no it does not. Use a normal
I
plane.
better find one fast.
Oh yeah, let me just find a Chaos Emerald. They're just lying around for me to find, you know? Anyway, if we talk to our little tutorial ball.
You must find the Chaos Emerald, but searching in the jungle is very difficult.
Well, you say that, but that's exactly where we're going. The jungle. Okay. I think the objective is to the left? Oh, I must have just flew over it. Dang.
Wow, there's a Chaos Emerald.
I got lucky and found the Cherry Emerald. Wait, Froggy, what? No.
Hey, wait up.
You already have an emerald. Don't be greedy. You don't need two of them. Besides, this is the first time we've actually seen the Cherry Emerald. I'll stand on this. Boop. We hit that switch. All this sand goes away. Now we actually are gonna go to somewhere new. I know, it's rare to have that this late into the series, but Sand Hill. It's a mini game sort of area. Basically, it's like the snowboarding segment of Ice Cap, except sandboarding instead. Very cool little area, a little out of place and totally just a random addition. Like, there is no reason this needed to be in the game at all, but this is certainly also not me complaining about it because I enjoyed the snowboarding section of Ice Cap. You know, it's funny that I actually talk about this because I'm actually not a fan of desert levels usually in games, but like, I think this one's pretty good, whereas I think the actual Ice Cap area in this game, I'm not a huge fan of that one, so it's kind of like a weird reversal. Okay, well, the snowboarding part has some cool aesthetics, especially near the end of it, but for the first half of it, it's just snow mountain. Oh, and the stage is already done. Takes under a minute. So sad. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I like Sandhill. I'm surprised they didn't make it just a full-on level, but I guess they didn't really need to either. Oh hey!
Oops.
The call ball, what's up?
Uh-oh. I thought I was in the desert.
Yeah, you were. Maybe you have heat stroke right now.
I wonder where I am.
An Aztec temple, it looks like. Or Mayan, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, unlike all the other times we've been sent to the past, we actually have to look for something now, which is right here. And this is a very good upgrade.
You found the Rhythm Badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
Yeah, basically this means Tails can actually attack now. Like this. The sound might not be the greatest, but I mean, anything that walks in his path is just immediately going to get deleted, so that's kind of nice. And yes, you do need to pick that up before you leave, because you can't come back here, so the game makes sure you can't miss it. Strangely enough, we can actually go over to the Emerald Altar, but there is nobody here for once. No Tikal or no Chow, no burning, desecrated shrine. I know, it's so unusual. But that's because Tikal is standing right here. She shows up after you get the Rhythm Badge.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Talking to yourself now?
Hello there, friend. How are you?
You actually acknowledging Tails?
What were you saying before?
Huh. It's something my grandmother taught me. I'm never to forget it. It goes like this.
Must be important.
The
You never
servers
forget
are the
it.
7 Chaos. Chaos is power, power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos.
Yeah, whatever that
But I'm
means.
still not sure what it all means.
Your guess is as good as mine to call. Your guess is as good as
But
mine.
the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Coincidence? I think not.
But I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal, and you are?
Well, it's nice of her to finally introduce herself. I only knew her name because her father said it in passing. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess we did have a frog in our hands, didn't we? Oops. I'm just gonna loosen my grip on this frog, just so you don't mind. Boink. Sorry about that, Big. There he goes. What a guy.
Now where was I?
That was a little random, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald. Perfect.
Ooh, it's nice and red.
This will get my Tornado 2 up and raring to go.
So, you know, it's kind of funny. You know how this whole time I've been mentioning we haven't even seen this red Chaos Emerald? It's been in the Tornado 2 this entire time. Tails used it as engine fuel again. Kinda hilarious that it's actually been here the whole time.
Come at last. This new plane should work a lot better.
It's
I
got
figured out most of the
cherry
problems.
scent.
So, here it goes.
I know I mentioned I like the color
Emeralds,
red.
do your stuff.
I really like this emerald.
Ready, Sonic? Here I come.
Also a fan of cherry. Cherry is definitely one of my preferred flavors. So naturally, it's a good match. Tails has a second, like, airstrip. Buddy,
Tornado 2, clear for takeoff.
who is funding you? Where do you get all the money to do all this? Insane. Oh, here's Red Mountain. Sonic must have just hit the capsule there.
There you are. Get ahead. The egg carrier.
Let's pick up a hitchhiker while we're at it, Tails. Yeah, there he is. Oh, Sonic, that capsule doesn't look very destroyed. Are you just gonna leave those animals there? You're not gonna free them? Yeah, this plane is cool, but you're just gonna... Okay. I guess Sonic is not on save the animals. He is on kill those animals. What a... You wouldn't think that given his character, but interesting. Yeah. We'll beat him up. Alright, I guess we're going into Sky Chase Act 2 as Tails then. Okay. Yeah, Sky Chase Act 2. Let's see, what else can I talk about to fill in the time? I mean, all I'm doing is, you know, holding down a button and shooting. There's not exactly a lot going on to commentate over. Well, I talked about my favorite types of games last Sky Chase. Genres. Well, actually, I talked a lot about what genres I didn't like, but again, I don't usually care what genre I play. Mostly. No, I just talked about this. Don't repeat myself. That would be silly. What should I discuss? Pennies, maybe? We all love pennies, right? Most useful form of US currency? Surely we all love them, right? No, that's not an interesting topic? What do you mean? Okay, well, what else could I talk about? Well, my favorite color is red. I did talk about that already, too, though. Cherry, yep, good flavor. Already talked about that, though. Oh, man. It's difficult trying to think about things to kill the void with. Though I should really focus on trying not to die. I'm already down a third of my HP.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good, I agree, Tails.
You bet. Watch this.
Tornado transform. Yoinky sploinky. And we get rid of our landing gear. And we become an X-Wing. You know, it's funny, I say X-Wing. I'm actually really not a huge Star Wars fan. Like, I remember I played, like, the episode 1 through 6 collection, you know, that one on Lego, like the Lego game for that, and I enjoyed it. But like, that's actually where all my Star Wars knowledge of the movies comes from, because the only movie I've actually saw was episode 7, and I did not think it was that good, to be honest. It was pretty average. Like, it wasn't terrible, but I was certainly not, like, blown away by it. Yeah, is that a hot take, not being like a huge Star Wars guy? Is Star Wars even popular anymore? I don't know. I don't keep up with the pop culture or what everybody's watching nowadays. Because I actually don't really watch that much TV or movies in general. Like, I don't have any cable. I don't, like, have any streaming services I'm subscribed to. Like, yeah, most of my entertainment just comes from YouTube. Not really live streams. I don't really have enough time to sit down and watch one of those in full usually, but VOD highlights are good, but I usually just watch gameplay videos of people playing games. Exactly like what I'm doing right now, funny enough. That's a weird thing to note, isn't it? I usually watch the type of video that I create. Wow. Weird. Whoop! Almost died there. Well, as soon as he opens up that cannon again, the stage is over, so I guess I did somehow find a way to kill the time. To some degree. I don't know if it was particularly entertaining. Most of it just felt like I was rambling, but maybe that's because that's what I do anyway. 72%. Could have been better, but not terrible.
Coming in tight.
Yeah. Crash land.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Oops,
Oops.
we got a problem here.
What would that be?
I forgot to put in the landing gear.
What?
Wah!
Tails. What? How could you, buddy? How could you?
Wow, this thing is really huge.
Yes. Yes, it is. Flying battleship, Sonic.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We gotta find Amy.
Did he mention that Amy was on
All
here?
right, pal. Let's get busy.
I don't remember that detail being brought up. Like, he must have mentioned it on the flight over, I guess, because I certainly don't remember that being discussed.
Don't get any ideas, Sonic.
Why do I hear boss music?
You have no idea what this vessel can do.
Get a load of this.
How about I give you a little sample?
Ha ha ha. And just like that, he transforms the ship yet again.
Whoa! Hey, transformed! Did you see that?
I just love that expression he gives him.
I hate it when he doesn't listen to
Like,
me.
yeah, of course I saw that. I'm right here.
Expecting that, were you? There's only one way to get to me, Sonic, and that's through the sky deck. I doubt if you can make it.
Bet you I can.
I dare you.
Well, if he dared me, now I have to.
Bring it on, Eggman.
It's like the rules. If you get dared to do something, you just have to do it. The sky deck entrance is open. Good to know. Well, I'm in kind of an awkward position here because this episode's a slight bit on the short end, but if I add Skydeck to the runtime, then I think the next episode is going to be way too short. So I think I will make the decision to save Skydeck for the next episode. I know, controversial, but I am very controversial myself, so it makes sense. That was a joke. I don't have any controversies that I'm aware of. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up. They greatly do help in getting other people to see these videos, which, you know, isn't really my primary objective. These are mostly because I enjoy doing them, but, you know, details, I guess. And if you want to make sure you don't miss the next episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It'll definitely help you there. And if you really, really want to go above and beyond, comments. Can't get enough of them. Leave them to your heart's content. I will read them. I promise you. What I enjoy. But, oh, hello camera angle. That is quite the zoom out you're giving me. Interesting. Anyway, regardless, we'll see you in the next episode. Adieu.